What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I've got another pomade review for you and we're gonna continue looking at more German stuff that my friend Pascal sent me. For today we're gonna look at the Womanizer Devil's Garden. Now this is an all-base pomade with a heavy hold, and once again I wanna thank my friend Pascal for sending me this. Thanks dude. And without further ado, we're gonna take a closer look at the tin right now. And here we have the Womanizer Devil's Garden. Comes in a 3-ounce metal tin with a screw top lid. Has a nicely designed label on the lid with the brand, product name and a pin-up girl. And on the back you get the ingredients and the manufacturing information. The overall presentation is pretty straightforward, but I really do like it. It has this rockabilly vibe to it and it kinda looks like a Volbeat t-shirt. And if you open it up, you get the standard yellowish pomade inside. The scent I believe is supposed to be cherry. And what I get is this sour cherry candy smell. It's quite a novelty scent, but I really love it. I think it smells great. It's also fairly prominent without being overpowering, but you'll definitely notice it throughout the day. Now scooping it out, it is quite a thick pomade. You definitely need to apply some pressure to get it out, but it's gonna come out. Breaking it down, very waxy, but it's not really that hard. If you've used any waxy pomade, pretty much just feels like that. Going into the hair, as you would expect, definitely has some tugging and pulling. I'm going into completely dry hair, which isn't exactly the best idea with this pomade. I would definitely advise you to apply this in damp hair, or even better, use an all-base tonic to prep your hair first. Personally, I just don't like applying all-base pomades into damp hair, even waxy ones like this one. I'd rather just go through the pain. The scent, like I mentioned earlier, is definitely prominent. It does fade down a little bit throughout the day, but you'll still catch whiffs of it. And as for the shine, as you would expect with a waxier pomade, it has a low shine. Just looking at back, definitely has some resistance, but it's not terrible. You can definitely comb it through. And with most waxier pomades, the slickness may not be ideal, but it's sufficient. Gonna style my hair now. Talk to you again in a bit. I think I'm pretty much just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a good amount of height. My sides are holding down really nicely. This pomade has a pretty decent amount of slickness to keep everything nice and tight, getting that low shine, and the scent is present but not overpowering. So anyways, let's talk more about the Devil's Garden. Now I believe that Womanizer pomade is a homebrew. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I do know that they have quite an extensive lineup, but aside from that, I don't really know much about the brand. All I know is that this is a heavy hold all-base pomade, and that's exactly what you get. Now application with this stuff might not be the easiest. It does take quite a bit of effort to scoop out, breaks down really waxy, and goes into the hair with a noticeable amount of tugging and pulling. But once you get past the rough application, I think it's pretty smooth sailing from there. Styling with this stuff is pretty easy. It gives you a good amount of control and it puts your hair where you want it to without giving you a blocky shape. The slickness, like I mentioned earlier, it's not exactly the best, but that's pretty much what you get with most waxier all-base pomades. Nonetheless, it's still sufficient enough to keep those stray hairs in check. The hole I definitely feel is a heavy, if anything, it's one of the most truest heavy holes that I've used in a while. You can definitely expect a good amount of endurance with this, as you would expect from a waxier heavy hold pomade. It puts up with hot weather pretty damn well. If you're sweating profusely, you might find it to deflate just a little bit, but it's nothing that a quick recomb can't fix. And as for washing it out, I find that about 3 to 4 showers with shampoo should get the job done. Rinsing it does leave behind a nice clean and waxy buildup, which is great for next day use. So anyways, final verdict on Womanizer Devil's Garden. I give it a 4 out of 5. I just think it's a really good, no bullshit heavy hold all-base pomade. Definitely one of the truest heavy holds that I've used in a while, and even though the application can be a bit rough, once you get past that, you can expect a solid performer. If you have the chance to pick this up, you definitely should. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.